Inside a huge paint factory making 30,000 tubes a day. Yellow. Blue. Go to the main story. Omitama City, Ibaraki Prefecture. Pentel Corporation, Ibaraki Factory. A manufacturer of writing instruments and art supplies like paints, crayons, and markers. Their corporate philosophy, Pentel, in the hands of people worldwide. A close look at the company's paint manufacturing process. Entering the factory. The ingredient mixing process. Adding the binder agent to the container. This helps the pigment adhere to the paper. The raw material is gum arabic, a type of tree sap. The gum arabic raw material. This time, they're making pink paint. Adding glycerin. Adding the pigment, which adjusts viscosity and color tone. Red pigment. Adding white pigment. Mixing red and white pigments to create pink. The total weight is nearly 500 kilograms. Placing it into the mixer. Mixing with the machine. Mixing is complete. It's become a vibrant pink. The rolling process. Grinding the pigment with rollers. You can see many different colors of paint during this process. Blue. Paint is drawn from the container and rollers grind the pigment particles. Pumping it up. Where does the end of the hose lead? To the paint inlet. A sensor detects the paint level in the rollers. More is added when it runs low. 3 rollers, rotating at different speeds and directions, grind and mix the pigment. it falls into the tank below. Yellow. Taking a sample. This will be used for color inspection. The filling process. Paint tubes. A lift sends them to the top of the machine. They're sent one by one. The tubes advance while rotating. Printing the base layer. Green. Printing the text in white on top. They print 25,000 to 30,000 tubes per day. The finished green tubes. Filling the finished tubes with paint. Transported one by one while rotating. Lining up on the lane. Aligning the tube's orientation. Pumping the paint through a hose. The filling stage. Filling the tubes with paint. Caps. Aligning the cap's orientation. attaching the caps. Weighing the paint tubes. One set contains 28 tubes. The paint tubes are complete. The inspection process. Inspecting the paint by comparing the manufactured product with the standard sample. Applying it repeatedly, up, down, left and right. Applying it evenly. Comparing the standard paint with the newly manufactured batch. Checking the paint spreadability. Comparing how well the paint spreads when mixed with water. Painting over a black section also reveals the paint's opacity. The product which was manufactured today. Next, checking drying properties, adhesion, and cracking. Checking if the paint peels off the paper easily. Checking for cracks after drying. Next, checking if the pigment particles are finely ground. If coarse pigment particles remain, streaks will appear. Next, checking for bleeding by layering colors. If there's an issue, the colors will bleed over time. The paint is finally complete after passing numerous inspections. Opening. Bringing the joy of expression to everyone. Thank you, Pentel.